Video games are great, and one of the great things about video games is the relationship you build with the characters. 66, his strength is 4, his dexterity is... Well, that happened fucking quick, didn't it? That's why today, for today's top 10, I'm exploring my top 10 characters in video games. These are characters from the main protagonist to random villains you find in the middle of the game. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Coming in...
Just in case you've never seen it before, here is the Silverfish spawner. Starting at number 10, we have a character from Minecraft, one of the games that has built up my channel. And this character is one that I liked so much that it was on my Minecraft characters t-shirt for a long while. And that is the Silverfish. Silverfish is the creature that hides in blocks and is an utter cunt. And I would have put him higher on the list if it wasn't for To the End Season 3.
I think I've just realised.
Yeah, but Pim died to Lewis twice.
Yeah, dying to Lewis is a bit stupid.
Killed Lewis.
Yeah, I have no fear to protect me, but, you know...
Shit, I'm dead, I'm so dead.
You fucking die.
Silverfish! I'm at 1 heart! I'm dead! I'm dead!
As you can see, that's the only reason Silverfish are on this list. Is 1, because it's one of the most monumental videos I've had on my channel, and 2, because I liked them for so long until they fucked me in the ass. So, Silverfish. Fucking pricks. Coming in... Coming in at number 9 is the Samurai Daimyo from Civilization 5, also known as Oda Nobunaga. Now, Oda Nobunaga, born June 23rd and died June 21st in 1582, was a powerful samurai daimyo warlord of Japan in the late 16th century, who instituted the unification of Japan near the end of the Warring States period. He lived a life of continuous military conquest, eventually conquer... Fuck that. In the game, Oda Nobunaga is basically the leader of Japan in Civilization 5. He controls crab boats, he controls whaling ships, and he's the best one for working near the water, and you also get a samurai power-up if you use him. The main reason I like Oda Nobunaga is for his description in the game, that I shall show for you now on screen for your own viewing pleasure. But Oda Nobunaga, as a character, I mainly liked him for his name and the annoyingness of him, because he's pretty pointless in the fact that he just has crabs. No, he doesn't have crabs. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, he has crab boats and he has whaling boats. And he's actually quite good to play for my playstyle, which is hope it works when you fuck around. So, Oda comes in at number 9. Coming in... Slashing in at number 8 is an odd character that I found on the only ever arcade machine I've ever played. So, for a bit of a backstory, back in the year of 2010, when I was 10 years old, I went on a trip to this holiday resort, and one of the main appeals of the holiday resort was the arcade machine they had that played the game Soul Edge. And with the people I had there, who were my friends, we played Soul Edge, and the one character that appealed to me was the very weird character, who was Italian, I think, of Voldo. Now, I don't know much about Voldo's backstory, but what I mainly remember about Voldo was his 3 big Wolverine-style claws he had in his hands, and his weird jumping around and acrobatic fighting style. Voldo as a character, we mainly liked him for the joking abilities, because we made jokes about him stabbing himself in the arse when he wiped his butt. I was a fucked up kid. I still am a fucked up kid, but I was a fucked up kid as well. Oh my. Yes, so Voldo comes in at number 8 because his arse is slashed like a gay guy. Wow. Okay, fuck, I'm stopping. I'm sorry. You win. Coming in.
Well, I got good news and bad news. This bird took some fire and our thruster gimbal is toast, which means the only way off this slag heap is gravity.
Number 7 on this list is a character from the good old game of Halo Reach. A character who goes by the full name of George052, but who I like to call George instead. Now, George is one of the characters in the main campaign. He's the big, bulky guy with orangey, brownish, metallic plating on himself, and a big, massive gun as well. And George is a character, spoiler alert, he dies in the campaign, but one of the few appeals I liked to him was his brash voice, his weird sort of bearded face that looks a bit like the character from Mass Effect, with a beard. I think it's called Shepard in Mass Effect. And also, when you're in multiplayer, one of the things, if you saved up enough credits for, you could buy, I think it was for Firefight, you could buy a George voice sound effect that I will try to play for you now.
Model 3 sure get issued a nice set of armor. Need a little help with something?
And that was one of the things I aspired for, never got, because I could never get enough credits, not even to get the Grunt birthday party. God, that pissed me off. I love the Grunt birthday party. Love the Grunts, but George is better. George is better than the Grunts. George is a brilliant character, a beautiful character. Well, not beautiful, but a big, bulky character, and one of the best characters in the campaign. One of the few characters I remember from the campaign, because I don't remember any other apart from Noble 117, is that his name? And some other plebs. But yes, George comes in at number 7. Coming in... Now, I originally wasn't a fan of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I found the gameplay too sort of hard to get into, and the monsters seemed a bit stupid, and the whole gameplay seemed a bit crap to me. But I picked it up 2 years after my original playthrough, and I had a lot of fun. Ran through as a character, fucked around, was great to get all the missions done, and then eventually gave up because I got to a mage that was too fucking difficult. And that's all Vex beat him, and I got fucking pissed off. But when I was playing on this second playthrough of Skyrim, I chose the race of the Orcs. Now, Orcs in video games have always been great. Whether you take the Orcs from World of Warcraft, or the Orcs from Hearthstone. Yeah, that's completely different. Orcs have always been appealing to me. They're like trolls, but not trolls. They're like a cooler, more humanoid version of trolls.
Yeah.
How many times can I say Orcs and trolls before it starts getting annoying? Anyway, Orcs, the Orc character I chose, I have no idea what I remember calling him, but the Orc was a fun character to deal with. The Orcs are brash and mental and look a bit like a failed version of the Hulk, and they carry around big axes and stuff. Don't know much about the Orcs, apart from that their proper name is Awesomer, which makes them sound even awesomer than before. Ha 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 ha. Coming in.
Fucking shit! Cunt! 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 Who the fuck are you speaking to? Who? I'm talking to you, huh?
So, coming in at number 5, and halfway through our top 10, is a mental redneck character from a mental part of a mental video game, known to many as Trevor Phillips.
That's right. Now go. I need to meditate. Or masturbate.
Trevor Phillips leaves TPI Industries with Nervous Ron and Wade, I think his name is, who's like a gigolo. And Trevor is just the epitome of fucking brilliant insanity. I think in Damble's song there's a brilliant part where Trevor says,
This fucking foot down the toilet!
And that bit is just so good, and that basically evaluates? No. Encompasses the whole of Trevor's spirit. Trevor is a fucking mental case with some brain problems, and when he appears in single player, he's great. In multiplayer, when doing the heists, his heists are just the stupidest shit. You take a truck full of shit, and Trevor runs away and cries at an action figure. Play the heists, please. Just go ahead, play the heists. And, yeah, Trevor also is fucking voiced by Stephen Ogg, who in real life is as great as Trevor is. So, yeah, it's kind of number 5 is Stephen Ogg / Trevor Phillips. So, can I put a real person on a video game list? Nah, fuck it. Stephen Ogg is on the video game list. Coming in.
Robotic citizens of the Solana Galaxy, the hour of your liberation is at hand!
Coming in at number 4 is a character I only remember seeing when my brother used to play Ratchet and Clank, and that character is the best enemy you ever see in those games. It is Dr. Nefarious. Now, Dr. Nefarious, for those who don't know, is basically a cyborg guy with a brain that you can see through his head. And Dr. Nefarious has a butler that I can't remember the name of, and he goes against his character called Quark, because I think Nefarious and Quark went to school together. But Nefarious is a brilliant character, because the whole Ratchet and Clank game is just a comedy. It's like I call it an RPG comedy game, because it's got exploration and stuff. It's like Crash Bandicoot if Crash Bandicoot was ratchet animal. I have not got any information on this, but Dr. Nefarious is a brilliant enemy, one of the best enemies ever in video games, and he takes the number 4 spot for a game that I've never actually played myself. Yeah, surprising. Coming in... Number 3 is a character from a game that also I have never really played. This character I know from the game Diamond and Pearl of Pokemon series. This character is the most adorable video game character you will ever see. Fuck Jigglypuff, fuck Pikachu. Don't fuck them actually, that's bestiality in about 10 different places. Probably Sinnoh and Kanto. Where am I going with this? Anyway, the most cute character you have in those video games is Bonsly. And Bonsly is the pre-evolving form of Pseudo-Wudo, and his only move really is Fake Tears. But just Bonsly's appearance is so adorable. It's like a little wooden shit. Where am I going with this? It's like a little wooden lump that you use as one of your characters to fight the enemy, and you eventually try and evolve him to Pseudo-Wudo. But I never did, because I was one of those kids that didn't really have proper Pokemon games. I played bootleg games. Pokemon Lake was a game I remember playing a lot. Pokemon Lake was a very, very, very weird browser version of Pokemon, where you could give your Pokemon any move. It was very weird, but Pokemon Lake was where I found Bonsly first, and also the anime series that they made. And Bonsly is just a great video character. So number 3 is Bonsly. Coming in at number 2, we have a character from his own game series that I actually like from Super Smash Bros. Brawl instead. We have the little spaceman guy with his little Teletubby failures. It is, of course, Olimar and Pikmin. Now, from first glance, he looks like an adorable little idiot in a spacesuit with a stupid moveset. And he actually is an adorable little idiot in a spacesuit with a stupid moveset. Now, I played the Pikmin games after liking Olimar so much in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and Pikmin games weren't my kind of thing, but even in there, he's an adorable fucker. So, Olimar is a brilliant character. He gets my number 2 spot just for the fact that he is so underrated, yet such a good character, and nobody ever chooses him. You'll play Super Smash Bros. Brawl or Super Smash Bros. For 3DS or Wii U with your friends, and nobody will ever choose Olimar. People choose Lucario, or Little Mac, or Big Mac, or Double Pounder with Cheese, or the Big Whopper. When really you should be choosing Olimar because you will always win. Unless you won't. Which is perfectly possible. Yeah. Also, he has a spaceship, so he's automatically amazing. Coming in. Now, before we get to the number 1 spot, let's go back through our list and give a recap of who everybody was. So at number 10, we have the Silverfish from Minecraft. At number 9, we have Oda Nobunaga from Civilization 5. From number 8, we have Voldo from Soul Edge. For number 7, we have George-052 from Halo Reach. For number 6, we have the whole race of the Awesomer/Orcs from the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. For number 5, we have Trevor Phillips from Grand Theft Auto 5. For number 4, we have Dr. Nefarious from Ratchet & Clank. For number 3, we have Bonsly from the Pokemon series. For number 2, we have Olimar and Pikmin from Super Smash Bros. Brawl and from Pikmin. And our number 1 spot, if you've been on my channel, you should definitely be able to guess this. It is... Yes, it was bloody obvious. The number 1 character for my favourite video game characters is Hanako Ikizawa from Katawa Shoujo. Now, Katawa Shoujo, as I said in my previous video, is my favourite game series of all time. And Hanako is my favourite character from the favourite game series of all time. Her story route, this will be a no spoilers by the way, her story route is a brilliant mix of sad, depressing, and happiness, and it is just so emotionally rendering and so good to go through and read and play in the game that you will leave it a completely different person. And Hanako as a character, I like her so much that she's actually on my phone wallpaper and on my computer wallpaper, and I am trying to get a poster of Hanako to put up on my wall along with my Minecraft and Angry Birds and Japanese posters. But yes, Hanako is my number 1 character on this list. Hanako is just amazing. Just a brilliant character. There is no character better than Hanako Ikizawa. And that has been my top 10 video game characters of all time. thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any suggestions for characters that should have been on this list, or any suggestions for other top 10 videos I should do, then please leave them in the comments below. I've been EinsteinReplica, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye. Coming in... The Orcs joke wasn't even good. What the fuck am I... Such a shit joke. Oh my god, stop laughing, you fucking twat. I should really get on with number 5. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Number 3 is a